Good morning. Welcome to another edition of the Monday Morning Challenge. Educate, motivate, inspire. Educate, motivate, inspire. Educate, motivate, inspire. We are here on President's Day. Happy President's Day to you. If you earned a day off, that is beautiful and good for you. But enjoy your day off if you did have a day off. If you don't, and you have to work like most of us around the country on a day like today, that's quite all right. But thank you for tuning in. If you tune in later on today because you slept in, that's perfectly cool, but you check this out later. But today, on the Monday Morning Challenge, we're going to talk about championship attitude. I'm going to break this down for you because when you think of champion, we think of one. Because, see, this time next year, nobody will remember that the Falcons lost the Super Bowl majority of the time. We remember the Patriots won. No, 2 years from now, we remember that one thing. So it's a singular thing. When you think of champion, you think of one, singular, number one. So we want you to focus in on being that champion of one, that one attitude that you need to choose. An attitude is basically a choice of your feelings or your emotions towards something or about something or in a situation that you can choose to have when you think about your attitude. People today don't understand how important it is for you to have a winning championship attitude. It is relentless. It is determined to reach something until you win. So what you didn't get that raise that you want? So what you didn't get that grade that you wanted? So what you didn't finish school that you started? As long as you keep going and keep getting knocked down, you keep getting back up, that's what matters. Because here's the thing you have to look at. When you have setbacks, when you have failures, when you have letdowns, what do? We got to get up. We got to either do it again or we stay down and just be out for the count. Champions don't give up. They continue to be encouraged, to be inspired. See, in your mind, you're already fighting a battle because, see, here's the thing. You ever heard of saying, some people say, hey, don't get your hopes up. Your hopes should always be up. It's what a friend told me. Your hopes should always be up. Don't let nobody tell you, hey, keep your hopes up. Keep your faith up. You have to keep yourself together. It's so important that you do that. Keep yourself alive, man. Don't let people tell you what you have to have. Faith and dedication is really what a champion is when you look at it. So think of a couple things with that. Attitude, if you look at it, when you add it up, it equals 100. Take all the numbers and add them up numerically as they would be in the 26-letter alphabet, and it comes to 100 when you have some free time. It equals 100. You got to have a 100% championship committed attitude to say, I will not give up. I will not give in until I win. That's what you want, to have that type of championship attitude, because, see, those are people who succeed in life because they don't give up. When you have a failure or a setback, think about this here. Take time to ponder on it. What is this teaching me? What is the outcome going to be? How am I going to get on the other side of this? We talked about fear. It's okay to be afraid and be scared of something, and you get on the other side of that fear, then you look back and like, man, I made it past that point. You got past that sticking point in your life. See, that's what champions do. They get past those sticky points. They get past those failures, those letdowns, those losses, those defeats, and they learn a lesson even in defeat. You have to learn those lessons. Hey, Brother Muhammad, how you doing, man? Good to see you this morning. Thanks for joining. But when you think about attitude, it adds up to 100%. Again, like I said, it's an expression. It's an emotion that we choose to have. Every day you got to have your championship attitude on. Why? Because guess what? Someone's going to try you on in a simple situation. Good morning, brother. Someone's going to try you on, at work. They're going to test you and take you right then and there. If you're not prepared and you're not ready, guess what? You're going to totally lose it right then and there because that person tried you on, you weren't prepared for them. Sometimes when you're ready for it, think about it. Somebody try you on, they say something slick to you, and you just like kind of laugh it off like, no, you're not going to take me there. That's that winning attitude that you got to have sometimes, because people are going to be ugly to you. They're going to be mean to you. They're going to be all kinds of things to you, and you got to be ready for them. Situations are going to be mean to you. Sometimes financially we're not where we want to be, but don't give up. Don't give in until you win, until you find your own victory. You got to find victory in yourself. A championship attitude is a person who is relentless and determined to win. That's basically what it is. It is a choice. Think about it. You could choose a piss poor attitude today, or you could choose a great attitude. There's no in between. It's one or two. It's bad or it's good. You want to have a good attitude on as much as you can. And if you have a bad attitude, think about it here. Get over it, have your pity party, have your pissed off party, get it out the way and move on. But don't take it out on someone else. Attitude is a decision. It's relentless. You know your purpose of where you're at and what you're doing this for. It's not about that other person. It's not about you. It's about getting to that goal. It's about getting to that accomplishment. Remember I said this year, this is the year of grinding. I want you to grind and keep going. When you grind, sometimes it's going to seem like it's never going to get there, that you're never going to get that breakthrough. Don't think about it. Just keep pressing on. Keep pushing ahead, because that's what you got to have with your attitude. It's a winning culture. Think about it. You got to have a winning culture every day. Some people say, oh, you on this positive tip. You on all. So what? You want to have that, because positivity brings energy. Think about it. It takes too much energy to be negative, to be pissed off, to be angry about something. When you think about a baby that cries and just cries itself to sleep because the energy is getting drained out of them so quickly. Think about it. Your attitude needs to be positive, not negative, because negative brings a lot of stuff. Health ailments, it makes you sick, it gives you a headache, it just drains you. So with that negative energy, you got to have that winning culture. Be goal-oriented with your positive championship attitude. Champions are goal-oriented. Your attitude needs to be goal-oriented. Hey, this is the point where I'm at right now. This is where I'm trying to go. Let's get there. Let's get off our butt. Let's start doing it. Get moving forward. Championship attitude. Remember, champion is 1. Attitude is 100. So 1 and 100% attitude is what you want to have this week. You got to have that. I challenge you this week to have a winning championship attitude every day, every time, without fail, no exception. You got to think about that. When you think of champions, think of Muhammad Ali. I think of him as the greatest, the person that I think about other than Christ as a champion that was right here in my time, in my era, Muhammad Ali. Because guess what? He was always saying he was the greatest. He was the great. He pushed himself to be, even when he wasn't the greatest, he pushed himself. Even when people didn't like what he chose to do, he still pushed himself because he was a champion. He was number 1. He had a championship winning attitude. People might have thought he was boasting, but he was pushing himself by saying words, by putting it out in the atmosphere, by saying, I am the greatest. When you think about it right now, he just said it so much. When you think about the greatest and champions, you think of Muhammad Ali. If you think I'm not playing, I know you do, because he changed it with a winning culture. So you got to have that winning culture on a regular basis. You cannot give up. So let me just tell you what this is going to help you do, and we're going to finish right here. It helps you develop a strong mindset by having a championship attitude. It helps you develop a positive energy and outlook on your health. It helps you to increase your willpower by having a championship attitude. Your willpower increase, because now you got that willpower that says, I can, I will, I must succeed to be great. That's a champion. I can, I will, I must. That's what you have to say on a regular basis if you want to have that championship attitude. I can do this. I will do this. I must do this to get on the other side of this problem, on the other side of my current situation, on the other side of what I'm dealing with, on the other side of this person that's trying me on today, that's just calling me all kind of names under this sun. But you have to stay focused. Don't let people take you off your rocker. Champions find a way to win. This week, I challenge you to have that 100% championship attitude, because it's going to help you and it's going to make you win. And besides, when you think positive and think healthy, guess what your immune system is? It's up. It stays strong. You're not sick all the time. You're not feeling just drained all the time. You're energized. So this week, I challenge you to have that 1 championship attitude, because champion, if you look it up, it means 1, to finish first. 1 attitude. 100% is what the word attitude equals up to if you add it up numerically. When you have time, seriously, take it, attitude, write it out, add up each one of those letters, and it'll equal 100. I didn't make this up. It's there. You can choose 100% negative, or you can choose 100% positive and be a true champion for yourself. This week, I challenge you to take a positive attitude approach and a championship attitude approach, 100% all the way, every time. And this is what I mean by this, having a championship attitude. Be the greatest you that you can be, always. And I'll see you next week. Remember, don't be good, be great. I'll see you.